The man who started the fire that destroyed the Bidwell Mansion was sentenced today in court. Kevin Carlson received the maximum penalty, 11 years in prison. Action News Now reporter Jerry O'Lennon was in the courtroom when the judge delivered that decision.
Kevin Carlson entered the Butte County courtroom facing a maximum 11-year sentence, and Judge Corie Caraway, who would decide his fate for setting the Bidwell Mansion on fire on December 11th.
It was also a cherished gathering.
More than 100 impact statements were submitted to the judge, all of them encompassed in one presentation by the president of the Bidwell Mansion Historical Association.
This loss is permanent, affecting not only our community, but the broader historical record of California and the nation.
Carlson's defense attorney said his client only intended to vandalize the mansion in protest of the disparity between local homeless and the state glorification of one historical figure. His defense also noted that alarm systems in the mansion were not operational and that it took more than 1 hour for the fire department to respond once the blaze was set. But the judge was having none of it, and she handed down a 6-year sentence for the arson and an additional 5 years for using an accelerant. The sentences to run consecutively, plus more than $37 million in restitution. What impact did the building itself have on the sentence? What if it had just been an ordinary building and not the Bidwell Mansion, which is filled with deep historical significance to the city of Chico?
I suspect without the public outrage and without, if it was some other building, of just that the sentence would have been midterm.
Which would have been 8 years instead of 11.
It was the Bidwell Mansion. It was the icon of Chico. It's the building that's on every police car in Chico, on all of their letterheads in Chico. This was an attack upon the community as a whole, and I think the judge adequately stated that.
According to Ramsey, the earliest possible parole release would be half the sentence, or 5.5 years. In Butte County Superior Court, Jerry O'Lennon, Action News Now.
And the sentence could have been worse. Ramsey tells Action News Now that if Carlson committed this arson 1 week later, Proposition 36 would have been in effect, and in that case, he could have received an additional 15 years on top of the 11 because the financial loss was so great.